He was the voice of the streets, raw, aggressive, emotional. DMX didn't just rap, he roared. But behind the platinum albums and sold-out arenas was a man fighting battles no one saw. This is the dark truth behind the rise and the heartbreaking fall of DMX. Earl Simmons, better known to the world as DMX, was born in Mount Vernon, New York in 1970. His childhood was anything but easy. Raised in an abusive home and battling poverty, young Earl found refuge in stray dogs and chaotic streets of Yonkers. It was here that music first became his escape. Before he was a rap icon, he was a street hustler. He survived violence, homelessness, and addiction, scars he would carry forever. His pain, however, gave his music a brutal authenticity that no one else could replicate. By the late 1990s, DMX exploded onto the rap scene. His debut album, It's Dark and Hell is Hot, released in 1998, shocked the world, selling 5 million copies within a year. As he wasn't just done, just months later he dropped Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, making him one of the few artists in history to have 2 albums debut at #1 in the same year. With his raspy voice, ferocious energy, and gut-wrenching honesty, DMX became the sound of the streets. He was a global superstar, yet always felt like an underdog fighting against invisible enemies, most of all, himself. Behind the fame, DMX's demons were never far away. Arrest, drug abuse, and unpredictable behavior began to overshadow his talent. Each mugshot painted a picture of a man at war with his own soul. He faced countless legal issues, from drug possession to animal cruelty charges. Fans were worried, but DMX kept trying to climb back, driven by a mix of pain and determination. DMX's battle with addiction wasn't just a side story, it was the central tragedy of his life. He admitted he was first tricked into smoking crack cocaine at the age of 14 by someone he trusted. That betrayal haunted him for decades, fueling a cycle of substance abuse, rehab attempts, and heartbreaking relapses. The music industry too wasn't kind. Financial mismanagement, bad contracts, and betrayals drained his fortune. At one point, DMX filed for bankruptcy, claiming just $50,000 in assets against over $1 million in debt. Shocking for a man who once sold over 75 million records worldwide. In the 2010s, DMX tried to reclaim his life. He entered rehab, reunited with his children, and even attempted to reignite his music career. Fans cheered him on, rooting for the man whose music had helped them survive their own battles. He performed at sold-out shows, gave emotional interviews, and seemed genuinely committed to healing. But the scars ran deep. The darkness he rapped about wasn't an image, it was real, and it never fully let go. On April 2nd, 2021, DMX suffered a massive heart attack, reportedly triggered by a drug overdose. He slipped into a coma and tragically passed away on April 9th, 2021, just at the age of 50. The world mourned. Tributes poured in from fans, artists, and celebrities across the globe. The man who once embodied the struggle, the pain, and the fight had finally found peace. DMX's story is not just a tragedy, it's a statement to resilience, honesty, and raw human emotion. He was never polished, never fake, and never afraid to show his scars. His music remains a lifeline for millions who see their struggles reflected in his words. He showed the world that vulnerability could be strength, that even the strongest warriors carry invisible wounds. In life and in death, DMX remains a legend, a reminder that some battles are fought loud, but others are fought silently every single day. What's your favorite DMX track that touched your soul? Drop it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell because real stories deserve to be heard. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.